Now, when I say that, right, and I'm rich 6ix9ine and there's a poor 6ix9ine, that we draw six on the floor, right? Yeah. He's looking at the 9, I'm looking at the 6.
Correct.
The story of 6ix9ine, also known as Daniel Hernandez, stands out as a tumultuous and controversial tale. Throughout 2017, his musicianship improved, but his social media strategy took a daring turn. This included adorning his body with numerous tattoos, engaging in public feuds, and attracting violence wherever he went. As his career progressed, Danny found himself entangled in a web of criminal activity, endangering his life and propelling him into the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. So how does that happen? This video will explore the dark story behind 6ix9ine's life, from his provocative persona to his ultimate downfall. Join us on a journey that highlights the power of the internet and the consequences of blurring the lines between entertainment and reality. The lure of street authenticity. When Tekashi 69 joined the 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods in 2017, he saw it as a way to solidify his position in the music industry and gain the street credibility he desired. The allure of being associated with a notorious gang seemed like a pathway to guaranteed success. However, little did he know the depths of danger and volatility that awaited him within the gang's ranks. A world of violence and vendettas. Testifying in federal district court in Manhattan, Tekashi 69 detailed his harrowing experience of being robbed and kidnapped at gunpoint, an incident that formed a central part of the racketeering trial involving 2 prominent 9 Trey members. The trial provided a rare glimpse into the inner workings of the gang, with Tekashi 69 and a government informant revealing the gang's structure, operations, and internal conflicts through social media posts, text messages, and recorded phone calls. The evidence presented during the trial highlighted not only the drug dealing and robberies carried out by 9 Trey members, but also the constant power struggles and violence directed toward their own associates. Prosecutors emphasized that within the gang, it was not enough to merely be a member. One had to prove their toughness and enhance their status through acts of violence against fellow 9 Trey members. Tekashi 69's immersion in gang turmoil. As 6ix9ine's career soared, legal troubles loomed over him. In the spring and summer of 2018, he faced a series of arrests, ranging from driving with a suspended license to assaulting a police officer and engaging in an assault at a Houston mall. These arrests violated the terms of his plea deal in a sex tape case and exposed his repeated failures in obtaining his GED. In the face of mounting legal challenges, 6ix9ine sought clemency during his sentencing hearing. The courtroom scene became tense as his label boss and members of Shawty's entourage, dressed in shades of red, witnessed the proceedings. The prosecutor advocated for a prison sentence of at least 1 year. However, to the surprise of many, the judge spared him incarceration and instead imposed 4 years of probation, with strict conditions prohibiting further arrests or association with known gang members. Celebrating this outcome, Danny's label executive treated him to a lavish dinner, symbolizing a turning point in his life. From obscurity to infamy. Before associating with 9 Trey, Tekashi 69 was a relatively unknown rapper who had earned minimal success while touring Eastern Europe. However, his fortunes changed dramatically when his 2017 music video titled Gummo went viral. Featuring 9 Trey members, the video amassed over 350 million views on YouTube. For Tekashi 69, videos showcasing his affiliation with the gang became part of a formula he believed would ensure success in the music industry, enhancing his street credibility and career prospects. In return, 9 Trey members saw Tekashi 69 as a lucrative source of income. He testified that he provided tens of thousands of dollars to gang members, often giving substantial sums to individual members. The financial support from Tekashi 69 elevated his status within the gang, but it also bred resentment among some members who viewed him as an interloper. Escalating violence and criminal activities. As Tekashi 69's influence grew within 9 Trey, he began to flex his newfound power, intimidating other rappers and solidifying his reputation as a provocateur. Incidents of violence and criminal activity became increasingly prevalent. A member of his entourage fired shots at rival rapper Casanova at the Barclay Center in Brooklyn, while Tekashi 69 was present during an altercation where 9 Trey member Kafano Jordan shot at another rapper named Frenchie in Midtown Manhattan. In his testimony, Tekashi 69 revealed that he paid a 9 Trey member to shoot at rapper Chief Keef, who was staying at a hotel in Times Square. Additionally, he accompanied 9 Trey members in robbing individuals associated with a Texas record label during the South. Internal conflicts within 9 Trey eventually reached a breaking point. Jealousy, animosity, and power struggles caused a rift between Tekashi 69's one-time protector, Anthony Ellison, and Kafano Jordan. These tensions were further exacerbated by the money flowing into the gang through Tekashi 69's contributions. During a meeting, Tekashi 69 was asked to account for his financial disbursements, revealing deep-seated animosity within 9 Trey. In July 2018, Tekashi 69 fell victim to a robbery and kidnapping orchestrated by Ellison and another assailant. He was forced into a vehicle at gunpoint, subjected to physical abuse, and held captive. The ordeal was captured on the dashboard camera of Tekashi 69's car, providing chilling evidence of his desperate pleas for his life. In exchange for his release, Tekashi 69 surrendered valuable possessions, including a Rolex watch and other jewelry worth $365,000. The aftermath. Following his traumatic experience, Tekashi 69 made a daring escape, seeking refuge in a stranger's car, fearing for his life. He later offered a substantial sum of money to anyone who would rob or harm Anthony Ellison. The intra-gang violence persisted, with retaliatory attacks and robberies between 9 Trey members continuing to escalate. In the aftermath of his ordeal, Tekashi 69 appeared on a radio show and publicly distanced himself from 9 Trey, exposing the inner workings and referring to certain members as dirty blood members. This act of betrayal incensed the gang, as wiretapped phone conversations revealed discussions about retribution against Tekashi 69 for his perceived treachery. Consequences and imprisonment. As 6ix9ine appeared disheveled before the judge during his arraignment, his fate hung in the balance. Despite offering substantial bail and surrendering his passport, he was denied release. Questions arose regarding his presence at the scenes of violent incidents, with prosecutors pointing to his Instagram posts as evidence. Subsequently, he was transferred to a federal jail in Brooklyn, where his life was openly threatened by gang members. To ensure his safety, authorities relocated him to a private facility in Queens. On November 26th, his bail request was denied once again, and he remains imprisoned to this day. The racketeering charges he faces carry a mandatory minimum sentence of 32 years. While 6ix9ine's attorney emphasized that his client was not cooperating with authorities and would fight the charges at trial, the severity of the situation became apparent. The potential for a lengthy prison term loomed large, leaving fans and observers grappling with the swift and shocking downfall of a rising star. Escalation and the FBI's intervention. Following the incident at the dinner, 6ix9ine decided to sever ties with his management team, firing them via an Instagram announcement. Speculations about financial mismanagement surfaced, but the truth revealed a more perilous situation. The FBI approached Danny, informing him that his life was in immediate danger. The agency had been investigating Shotty and his crew, wiretapping their phones and intercepting conversations, suggesting a plot to harm 6ix9ine, an impending violation of immense proportions. The FBI offered him protection, but he defiantly declined. Shortly after, an indictment was issued, signaling the culmination of a joint effort by the ATF, Homeland Security, and the NYPD. This RICO case against Shotty and his crew marked an unprecedented moment in hip-hop history. The charges alleged a wide range of gang activities, including drug dealing, firearms offenses, armed robbery, and even attempted murders. Specific incidents were highlighted, such as clashes with rival rapper Casanova at Brooklyn's Barclays Center, and a planned hit on a street rival in Bedford-Stuyvesant. The gravity of the charges and the potential danger prompted the arrests of Shotty, 4 members of his crew, and 6ix9ine himself. 6ix9ine was once a crazy artist in the world of hip-hop, releasing new songs and a hit every now and then. But how comes he is now releasing one song after a year? We have seen artists after making a lot of money from music tend to forget who they are. They tend to forget where they are coming from and where they are going. But this does not fall for 6ix9ine since he already had everything. We all know that people gain fame through abnormal things they do. We all understand because that is what it is and what keeps them. But for 6ix9ine was total beef with every artist in the industry and making jokes about anything that comes along or happens. At one point we can remember after the shooting of King Von, Tekashi69 made a crazy joke about the rapper Lil Durk, who was a close friend of King Von since both were rappers from Chicago. In his song Stupid, which was released back in 2018, one of the lines says, "Are you damn killed your cousin, are you damn?" This was like a letter to Lil Durk after his brother was killed by shooting. Apart from Lil Durk, Tekashi69 has been involved in beef with Drake, a rapper from Canada. This went so far since it came along when Lil Durk and Drake released a song dissing 6ix9ine, calling him a rat after he snitched his fellow goons in court. This went too far in way that Billboard blackballed him and dropped down Tekashi69 songs from Apple Music and Spotify. Since Tekashi69 had just gone against the industry and had won, he thought that he could still win on Billboard, but he forgot Billboard won a brand, not an individual. The calling of Tekashi69 for Billboard to unfollow him on Instagram led to even radios and TVs refusing to play his songs. His clout even led to his kidnapping and being asked for so much money. After the kidnapping, he started taking too much of drugs and spent a lot of his time with his friends and less in studio. A tragic end to a chaotic journey. The rise and fall of 6ix9ine encapsulate the risks and pitfalls associated with internet stardom. While his instincts as an influencer were undeniable, his journey spiraled into chaos, ultimately leading to his arrest and imprisonment. The crash of the SoundCloud rap wave mirrored his own downfall, as artists like XXXTentacion, Lil Peep, and Lil Xan faced tragic ends. 6ix9ine's story serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the blurred boundaries between entertainment and reality in the digital age. As the internet continues to shape the trajectory of artists' careers, the line between success and self-destruction remains perilously thin. In the end, 6ix9ine's ride from obscurity to infamy demonstrated the power and influence of the internet, but also the consequences of a persona pushed too far. As we reflect on this dark chapter, let it serve as a reminder that fame comes,